Since 1956, voters in Vigo County, Indiana, have picked the president. In fact, it's only got it wrong twice since the 1888. But this year, the county's streak is at stake. I'm joined now by Julia Valdes, who is an assistant professor in the political science department at Indiana State University, which sits in Vigo County, and she joins me now. Tell me, why is this county so accurate?
Well, we're not exactly sure, but it is a good mix of rural voters as well as it's home to Terre Haute, which is a fairly large city. About 60,000 people live there. So, and it also has, as I said, a lot of rural voters. It doesn't have a lot of racial diversity, but because of our electoral college system, it tends to lean more rural.
So Indiana is a red state. Why is it that the county is a barometer back and forth?
So part of it is it's right on the border of Illinois, which is a blue state, so it tends to have some flashpoint back and forth. It also has multiple universities, including Indiana State University, where I am, has some younger voters. And it really depends on kind of the excitement around the candidates. So in 2008, Indiana actually was a blue state that kind of surprised everyone. And there was a lot of excitement about the first black president. There was a lot of excitement about Trump, and you got the same almost 15-point swing in 2016. This year, we don't have the results yet, but it's been the last poll that came out was split 48-48. So
48,
it's
48, did you say?
yes. The
That's
rest,
not helpful, is it?
no, it's not, and it's got about a 5% standard error. So
So
we'll see.
you mentioned that in previous elections, like last election, there was a degree of excitement, and also obviously when Barack Obama was out campaigning as well when he became president. Is there the same buzz around this election, and is it for different reasons?
There is a lot of willingness to vote. I have not seen the same level of excitement. I think this one, as I mentioned, is going to be a lot more of a nail biter, narrow election.
When you say there potentially hasn't been the same excitement, is that tied directly back to the two candidates on offer?
Yes, it tends to be people either love or hate Donald Trump. Biden is he's not as hated, especially not as much as like Hillary Clinton, for example. People would vote just against her. So there's some excitement still for Donald Trump. I have seen some signs up. However, I have not seen, and I have seen a lot of excitement for Biden in terms of him not being Trump. Um, but it's still a close race.
How confident are you that Vigo County will get it right this time?
I'm actually not very confident this time. I think that because there was such a large Trump lead last time, that it will go to Trump. However, I'm not so sure that will be the case with the rest of the country.
Well, we'll be watching you closely, Julia. Thank you for joining us here. That was Dr Julia Valdes, who's an assistant professor in political science in the department at Indiana State University. In that county, Vigo County, quite extraordinary. It has, picked the president since 1956, and it's only got it wrong twice since 1888. So that is one to watch.